What's up, guys? This is Corey, also known as QC Rideshare. Just wanted to hit you up with a quick video. This is for newcomers. So if you're already driving for Uber, if you're already driving for Lyft, then you probably going to want to skip this one and we'll hit you on the next one. If you're driving for Uber and you're interested in driving for Lyft, I think this will be beneficial for you. Also, if you're just interested in driving for Lyft altogether, I think this will help as well. The video that I'm doing is primarily because I am a mentor with Lyft, and so I wanted to do a video just letting you know what the process entails. So let's just start at the point that you did your application and now you get a text message from someone saying, hey, it's great you're interested in driving for Lyft. Let's set up your mentor session. Now, some mentors will have a set place in mind that they will do their sessions because they don't feel comfortable going to someone's house, and also that may be taxing them driving all the way across town. Other mentors may get with you and say, hey, let's hook up at a certain location. You definitely want to communicate with your mentor so that you can find out where is a good mixture of places and be receptive to them suggesting a neutral place for you to go. Once you go ahead and you schedule your mentor session, if something happens, you definitely want to communicate with your mentor. Remember, they are the ones who are writing a recommendation to Lyft. They're the front line to Lyft to let them know whether you're someone that should be part of the Lyft community. The next thing that you want to do is be early or on time for your appointment. Lyft mentors are drivers just like you want to be. So they are either out driving, they are trying to expand their business just as much as you are, or they may be on a time crunch and may have multiple mentor sessions scheduled. So you definitely want to be on time. You want to make sure that your vehicle is clean. Lyft tells you that when you complete your application, but just as a reinforcement, if your vehicle is not clean, that is an indictment of how you will probably drive for customers. Also, you want to make sure you have your driver's license, insurance card, registration information. All that information needs to be updated and ready for the mentor so that they can go ahead and process your application. Also, ask questions. I get a lot of mentor sessions where I can look at the person and I can tell that they are not sure what they're going to be doing or how the process is going to go, but they don't ask any questions. And so I do try to volunteer information, but if you don't ask the question, there's no way we can really help you. And just remember, the number that you're interacting with is a company called Twilio. It's a Twilio number, which means they're fake numbers. So we don't have your direct number, and our numbers only link to you as long as your session is open. After that, we can't communicate with you. The number that you see is fake, and the number we see is fake. So just remember that. So this is the opportunity you have to really communicate with the mentor to let them know the information that you need to be successful in your business. Remember, there's not a dumb question that you can ask. You're trying to learn a new business. Next, I would say that you definitely want to make sure that your driving is representative to how you're going to drive when you are with a customer in the car. I've seen guys kids in the neighborhood just fly right through the neighborhood, and it's just like, if you're doing that with me as a mentor, then I know you'd probably do that for a customer, and that's just not acceptable. Also, make sure that you understand that the mentor is solely there to take down the information, provide you with some information, review your vehicle but he doesn't make the ultimate decision. I get a lot of messages after the fact stating, hey, what happened? What's going on with my application? Or can you help me do this? And one thing to realize is that the mentor doesn't get told whether you're approved. He doesn't get any information regarding that. He solely has completed his process and now he's moving on to the next one. So if there is an issue, remember to reach out to Lyft support. That's what they're there for. They can help. But definitely utilize these tools, because if you don't, what ends up happening is that the session cannot be completed. The session has to be rescheduled, or you might get pulled out of the pipeline because you're not scheduling in a legitimate time frame. If you have any questions, definitely reach out in the comments. Just quick shout out to Uber Dude. I enjoyed your video. If you haven't yet, if you're an Uber driver, checked out his video on Uber listening, I encourage you to check that out. I'm going to try to link to it in the description. Also, if you are interested, if you're a Lyft driver and you're interested in driving for Uber or vice versa, definitely hit the links in the description. Hit me up on Twitter, at QC Rideshare. Also, if you are interested in looking at some other perspectives, there's a few guys. There's Uber Dude, Uber Lady Charlotte, the rideshare guy. All will provide you real good perspective on the rideshare industry. As you will see, we're pretty much a community and we try to support each other. So until the next one, have a good one.